Welcome back to Castle Country Cooking. We're in the kitchen today with Liz Unsworth, and Liz is sharing her vast expertise on...
Don't make me sound too good, I'll fall on my face.
No, on food preservation and emergency preparedness. So we always want to be prepared in an emergency. We want to have food storage, and that's what we're talking about today. So you're going to demonstrate how to pressure cook dry beans. And tell me, why do you want them in this form? Because they're really hard to eat if you have food storage there and you have no electricity or no...
So beans are such a staple. It's like we were talking earlier, over half of the world lives off beans and rice together.
Yeah.
Beans and rice together form a perfect protein. So, and you can buy your canned beans, and they're great. Yeah. But I just prefer my own.
Sure.
I'll open a bottle of that way sooner than I'll open then I'll open a bottle of canned beans.
Sure.
My grandkids in Alaska just live off that. The boys play sports, and they come home and they open a bottle and make quesadillas, and we're going to show that a little bit later.
Yes,
but
I'm excited.
We are taking these dried, and we're going to pressure cook them dried. It takes just about 2 hours to cook them. You can do a quicker method if you put your beans in the bottle and put hot water, boiling hot water on them, and soak them overnight. You can cut your cooking time down.
Okay.
And we'll talk about that some more when we are getting ready to cook them.
Okay.
We have some other things here that we're doing. We've got chicken.
Yes.
And salmon.
Yes.
And elk meat.
So is the technique for all three of these things the same?
It's very basic.
Okay.
And
salmon,
different people have different preferences.
Yes, sorry.
Go ahead.
I did not mean to cut you off. Just, is this fish that you've caught, or do you just buy salmon and bottle it? What is
this? This is fish that we have caught in Alaska.
Okay.
So, and I learned about fish from my mother. They used to live on the Columbia River, and my dad was a fishing fool, and it was either the salmon run or the steelhead run or something all the time, and they just couldn't eat enough of it. So my mother started bottling it, so they'd have it through the winter.
Yeah. So it's similar to, like, you can buy canned fish in
and
the
your
tin
bones
cans,
are in it, and they're soft.
and you just eat
You
right
can do
through
this
'em.
with trout or any kind of fish. Yes.
Okay.
So we've done buffalo. It's
So
fun.
what do you use it in when you bottle it like this? And I knew that you could do this, but I'd never actually known anybody that did it until Micah, and then he was sharing with us that he does it, and that's
so
what
with
they eat.
the elk. Some people in the family are a little funny about wild game flavor. I put a little beef base in it, or beef broth.
Oh, okay.
I will make up a beef broth, and there's enough salt in your beef broth most of the time that you don't have to add any other salt.
Okay.
I'll do that with elk and venison. The
Good plan.
chicken, sometimes I'll use a little chicken broth or just water.
Okay.
Some people don't put any liquid in at all because the chicken will
release
create its
liquid.
own
Yeah.
liquid.
Okay. Interesting. And then
So-
do you put water on the fish when you do it?
Just a little bit.
Do you
not
skin
too
it?
much. It doesn't have to be. I prefer it skinned.
Okay.